Yeah, let's do some shooting. And there she is. Feels very well made. 5 shots in 2 seconds at 3, 5, 7, and 10 yard. Somebody is gonna win a Traeger right now. Oh, God, this gun, I wanna just throw it. One in the chamber. How about that? Okay, so come on in. All right, so here we are. We have now the CSX over at the range. This is a 12-round mag. I left the 10-round mag at the house. This one has a slight little extension to it. I think that this is probably the way that most people will carry the gun. This is the way that I would at least carry the gun. And it does kind of capture your pinky there a little bit, which feels really good. We're gonna do our usual 3, 5, 7, 10 yards. Our goal's 5 shots, 2 seconds. I did a quick little warm up with the gun, about 10 rounds, just kind of get a feel for the trigger and the reset. And now we're just gonna jump right into this. So let's see what happens. I would, with how sharp this is and how tight it already is, I only put 3 rounds in here. I would recommend to get a loader, like a little speed loader, something that's going to give you a little bit more leverage there, because I can feel that this will get super tight by the 9th or 10th round, and this is a 12-round mag. All right, here we go. So we're going to go with that top left target. This is the 3-yard, 5-shot, 2 second. All right, yeah, let's bring it in, see what we did. Hey, so not too bad. We got 2 rounds there. And so we're looking, you know, at with this little guy down here, about a 2-inch group right there. That'd definitely be center mass. And that's at 3 yards. Let's go to 5 yards, 15 feet out there, and that's gonna be the top right one. As far as recoil goes, I can't say with certainty because I don't have the P365 here, but I'm not necessarily feeling that aluminum frame mitigates that felt recoil much. It feels good, like the ergonomics are really good. Smith Wesson does a great job with that, but maybe because there's still not a whole lot of weight out here, it still has some pop to it. And these are 115 grain bullet. This is not like something heavy. So I can imagine like with a 147 grain, this thing would probably pop pretty good. But let's quit talking. Let's go into that 5 yards. Let's bring that thing home. So what I have found a little bit with my warm up, and then obviously you can see it in this, these are a little bit lower, is I need to aim just a little bit higher. I'm putting the center here at the top of the front sight, and I feel that I need to put that front sight like right in the center of it, not lower down here. It all depends on the gun too. I mean, those of you who've shot multiple guns, you guys definitely understand that some guns just zero in a little bit different than others. That front sight placement, sometimes you got to put it here to hit in the middle, sometimes you got to put it directly in the middle. I feel like this gun is a direct in the center type of gun that you have to put there. So a little bit of feedback. This is not bad though. I mean, you know, here we're looking again, probably a 2-inch group. Yeah, at 5 yards. So let's go out to 21 feet. Let's do 7 yards. These rounds here, they shouldn't feed any differently. Definitely shouldn't feed any differently. These are a flat nose instead of a round nose, full metal jacket. These rounds are just a little bit different. Same grain weight as before. Shouldn't have any issues feeding this. Better not have any issues feeding this, because this is a little more reminiscent of an actual hollow point. So, all right, bottom left, this is 7 yards, 21 feet. So I think that this was actually my first shot here, and I definitely knew that I'm pretty sure was my second shot. First shot felt good, and then feel that I may have prematurely pulled the trigger on that second shot. Not bad though. I mean, of course, this is a center mass target right here. You know, this is like 6 inches by 8 inches. At 21 feet, this is acceptable, especially first time shooting this gun, but I definitely could tighten those groups up. We'll see what happens with the 10 yards. This is gonna be a little bit more of a challenge, but take just a little bit more time to get back on that center. All right, this will be interesting because with this short sight radius, this front sight is taking up nearly half of the yellow part of the target. So we'll be on, I'm just not sure exactly where. So we'll see what happens with it. This will be interesting to see where we're at. Oh, wow. Look at that. Actually, 2 bullet holes right there in that yellow. This is not bad at all. I don't want to say surprising. I did take my time a little bit more on this one. And realistically, what you're looking at there is maybe 1.5 inches. That's like 1.5 inch group right there. I'm pretty impressed with that, actually. This one here, definitely a big group, but I like that it's all in one line. I don't have stuff flying all over the place right there. I've been working pretty hard to try to get my stuff, you know, very vertical, or, you know, keep it from swaying from right to left. So I've been doing some dry firing exercises because I noticed that that front sight is like drifting off to the left, and then what I'm doing is compensating to the right, and then I get this kind of back and forth. But I'm really happy with the progress that I've been making, keeping these much more centered. This one here is kind of funky. That was a tough one, I'm not gonna lie. But this one's much more centered there, so happy about that. All right, cool. So we'll take this info back to the gun room, break this stuff down for you, tell you my final thoughts.